Alright, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys how to build an AFK Canny Valley Endurance build. Now, before you do all of this, you gotta make sure everything's destroyed. Except that. Ignore that. Make sure everything's cleaned out. And also, the way I'm gonna be doing it is, I'm gonna build all the structures first, then place all the traps. That way you can exceed the trap limit, or the structure limit. So right now I'm gonna start off with this one, the home base spawn, the west spawn I mean. So for this one, they spawn right here, and they can either come through here, or over here. So let's start off with this one. So right here you can't build. So what I'm going to be doing is basically building a path for them, like this. So basically they're going to be coming up from here, from these stairs, and then going this way. Now for this side, you want them to go through here. So in order to do that, we gotta block this off. That way they go through here. Also remember to block this off right here. There, that way they won't try to break through these walls. So, okay, let's do this one first. Let's block this off first actually. That way they won't try to break this down and then go all the way around. Okay, so for this, you also gotta make sure you kind of reinforce this, so they don't try to break this down. Okay, so the way I'm gonna be doing all of these is, I'm going to be using the ceiling drop trap and the ceiling electric field to basically spawn trap them. So I'm gonna start it from here so they can't break it down. Let me see. Okay, so basically what you want is just to build a little roof right here. Actually, you wouldn't need this from just like right here. So for these roofs, you can just use whatever you want. You probably won't get damaged. So like this. Now just so it doesn't break down, you might want to like reinforce it. Like maybe connect it over here. So let's go back on this one. So when they spawn in, we're gonna have the tire traps up here. But make sure you don't place them down yet. You wanna wait till you use up all your structures and then place down the traps. That way you can kind of like cheat the system. So anyways, they're going to be coming through here. And right here you can also use the drop traps to kind of knock them back down. And when you use the drop traps, make sure you do it 3 tiles high. But once they make it through here, like the only things making it through here honestly are just the smashers. That's how OP the tire traps are. So not a lot will make it through here, so you gotta raise the height of this. So by this point, I would do it like just 2 tiles up, and then what I do is I make it 2 tiles high up, and then use the ceiling electric field because that has a 3x3 range, so it's better to put it up that high. Okay, so from here, you kind of want to block this up and just lead him this way. Kind of like this. So they walk all the way down here. Just want to keep leading him through here. Okay, like this. And then the way I do this Homebase is just like this. I don't think you really don't need a roof. Or I don't cover it all up, and it's always been fun like that. So just once again, make it 2 tiles high up. Let me change this. Alright, so it should look something like this from the sides. Okay, there we go. This is what it should look like. This right side, I mean. So let me try to block this off right here. Now right here, if you have the broadside trap, that's what I would place right here. But remember, just don't place any traps yet. Just make sure you build everything first. Now up here, you could use the wooden spikes to make them go slower. Maybe a couple of freeze traps if you have the quartz. And then right here, I would place the floor bounce traps. And then to kind of knock him back. And then right here, I would place the flame grill trap, or the tar trap. And then also right here, more broadsides. Actually, I'm gonna do this just so I can walk in here. If you use a constructor and you have a base, you can probably put it around here somewhere. Anyway, yeah, so this is what this side looks like. And right here in these spots right here where you know they're going to come through, you could probably put the push traps, like right here, maybe here if they walk this way. Put one here. Personally, I use the broadside traps instead, just like everywhere. But you can do what you want. And then if you have the quartz, use the freeze traps. If not, just the wooden floor spikes. Now right here you can put another wall trap. Just keep knocking them back. Now right here, I wouldn't put a broadside because those traps are best when they bounce and it's just gonna go flying off. So maybe a wall dynamo or wall lights or the dance trap, anything like that. I mean, the only thing making it this far would be the smashers. So probably the wall lights to stun them or knock them back. I mean, a little bit. And okay, now let's do this side. Alright, just so they don't try to break this down. Obviously you're gonna upgrade all this. Do that first, and then what you could do is place like a wall dynamo on each one And then down here, put some gas traps. Just so they don't try to like beat all this. Also, more wall dynamos right here. Just so they don't like try to break all this down and just go around. Oops. And for right here, since this one's 2 tiles high up, or basically 2 tiles, I would put the ceiling electric field right here. And then for the 3 tile ones, the ceiling drop trap. Make sure this is kind of blocked too. And I know it looks like it's not placed down, but I'm still gonna build this one. Just show you how to trap this one as well. Also the one at the very bottom over there, D. Okay, so for this one, you want them to come through here. So what I did is I placed a wall here. So they would go like this, and just keep doing that. Kind of make them zigzag. Go through here. And I hate how those areas kind of glitched, and you can't really build in some spots. So make them go up here. More traps. And make them turn this way. Just like that. That way they walk in through here. Actually, let me do this. Just to extend it. So they walk through here. Like this. And up here. And maybe place some stairs here to like reinforce this. So they don't try to beat through this wall or this one. Also, if you want, maybe put some more here. Okay, now for what you want to do again is extend it up and make this one 2 tiles high up, or 3 if you want. You can do whichever one you want. So I did mine 2 tiles high up, and then I placed the ceiling electric field. Just go. Okay. And just try to reinforce it so that way, like the foundation of it isn't broken or anything. So ceiling electric fields are here so they get a wider range. And then up here in the slopes, you want to use the tire traps to kind of knock them back. Just like that. And let me just like that. And if somehow lava makes it through all this, make sure you, or if your traps are weak and you think they're gonna make it through, try to block this off. So they have to get closer. You can do it here too, like place some here. Oh no. A little like that. Alright, just give it a sec. Okay, but I'm not gonna do that. There's no way the lobs are gonna make it through or anything like that. So if your traps are weak and you think they're gonna make it through, block that off. Or if you want just to like reinforce it so the ceiling doesn't get destroyed. Alright, so that's that. Actually, you could open this up. Let me open this up. So that way, you could do that if you want to walk over here, maybe. Or so, put some of the bounce traps, and then the flame grill traps, and then more ceiling electric field. That's what I did on mine. Just in case they come over here, you just want to make sure. If they do break this wall and they come over here, you want to have traps ready. Since this is an AFK build, you're not going to be doing anything, or barely anything. So just like that. I didn't cover anything up right here, and nothing happened to mine. So that's how this side looks like. I think you should be good with this. This should be a good enough lobber shield. If you want, if you think they're gonna break through here, obviously place more traps. But remember to place them when you're done. And if you want, maybe place another lava shield right here. And you can extend it if you want. Just something like that. Alright, now for this side, there is another spawn right over here. And it's like from right here. It can extend all the way up here too. A little spawn right there. Or even up there. So just from like there to here. So here's the path you want them to take. You want them to come up through here and go up here. And in order to do that, we gotta block all this off. Since you can't build right here, you don't want them to come up here. Like what you could do is maybe build your own path. But that's not what I did. I kind of like just funneled them all through here. So just block this off. And this is kind of glitched still, so you can't build right here. But that's fine. So just kind of protect this right here. Obviously upgrade it all. And then what I did right here is I put gas traps. And then maybe like a wall dynamo here. And the ceiling electric traps right here. Just in case you try to break through this. And then place like... Okay. And then place like stairs right here. And there's also a chance maybe the flingers or lobbers will go around this way, so what I did right here is I blocked it off. I just added them like this, these little floors. And then reinforce it with stairs. Can't build there. Okay, and then right here, it's like kind of a mini lobber shield. And right here what I did is I just put the ceiling electric field and some wall dynamos. But just remember, don't place any traps yet. That way if they try to come around this way, they'll get killed. Okay, now for the actual traps, we're going to build it 3 tiles high up. Because we're going to be using the tire trap. So just extend it out this way. Let me just make sure. Okay, so this is obviously lower than this, so you could build this one. Hold on. You can build this one higher. Since there is a spawn up here, like kind of a little spawn, maybe they'll go this way. They'll walk under that. So, like I said, what I did is actually I built it also from here. That way, even if all those like walls get destroyed by a smasher or something, as long as this doesn't get destroyed, none of this should get destroyed if you connect it properly. So. There we go. So, also the strings. I want them to. Okay, I'm just making sure it's 3. You want them to walk up this ramp right here and go right here. So this one, okay. For right here, pretty much all of this is just tire traps. Let me just make sure. And since there is a spawn right here, you don't have to build that many, it's just a small spawn. So for this one, Maybe just like a 3x3 right here. And just to like make sure it doesn't get destroyed, you can connect it right here. Or you can even connect it over here. Just since no husk can get up here, they can't destroy this. Alright, so just ceiling drop shafts everywhere. And since there is a small spawner here, you could do this. Put broadsides out here. And then some right here as well. And that should be enough for the spawn trapping. So then you want to, if anything survives, they'll walk up through here. Let me just change that. And you want them to go this way, so maybe like this. And then maybe actually so they'll walk through here. And then from here they'll go, maybe some will go right and some will go left. And just so they stay in there, let me block it up. So then if they go left, they'll have to go this way. And if they go right, you can kind of block it off right here. So you can see their path. They'll walk up here, then in here, then they go right or left. Now what I did for this one, oh actually first let me build this room. Now for this one, I'm only gonna do it 2 tiles high up, and I use ceiling electric fields. Okay, like this. Maybe block it off right here. Okay, so they walk through here, and what I did is I placed floor traps or freeze traps, and then in these walls, like broadsides, so they just keep bouncing back and forth. Now for this one, you don't want to put a broadside here. You want to put a push trap. Same thing with here, maybe here, probably not here. You want to put broadsides here and here. Also right here, and then for here I put the floor bounce traps, and then also here you can either put the flame or the tar trap or the freeze trap, whatever you want. Or if you're low on cords, you can probably just do the floor spikes right here, and then the wooden spikes, the ones that slow them down, just so they obviously slow down. And yeah. So that should be it for this one. For this side, I'm just gonna show you what it looks like again. Just a big old roof right here. Block that off the left side, and then some more chips right here. There is a small spawn, so you probably don't even need to fill all that up. But just keep it in there just in case you get lobbers, and if you want, just so they don't shoot from here. And then I put broadsides right here, just for the ones that spawn right here. They die. And these guys, they shouldn't try to break through all that, but if they do, make sure you have traps up here. Gas traps right here. Maybe put some traps right here too. And if your traps are weak and you don't think that's gonna hold them off, maybe put some, build the roof right here, and then place some more drop traps if you think that maybe they're gonna break through this and start breaking those walls right here. Traps go down and then send them down. That's if you think they're gonna break through all this, but they shouldn't. And yeah, so they walk in here, they get frozen, they hit with the broadsides, or you can just use the wooden floor spikes to slow them down and then hit them with the broadsides. And then push traps wherever you feel like they should be, like maybe here, here, and then broadside on this side. Broadsides right here. Honestly, for this one, nothing ever made it this far. So you probably don't need to spam as many chests as I'm saying. But yeah, this should be it for this one. So I will build this one and that one down there, even if you don't have it in both places, because you can only pick one. But yeah, I'll do that one later.